Oh.
This one.
Okay.
Hello everyone. First, how are you? After having the 8 or 9 presentation, I feel tired. So let me just present in a more casual and more relaxing way. So, unfortunately, there should be someone ahead of me to present the comparison work. So you are just explaining some specific period, but my assignment is to compare two pieces and from different period. So could you please turn to the next? And before I begin talk about the specific pieces, I want to discriminate two definitions. First is relief and second is the palette. Actually, the pieces I talk about today is palette. So what's the difference between these two? Relief is a sculptural technique. It was like you draw an outline of a whole artwork, like some mountains, some trees, and then you just remove the other pieces. Let it be the main body is raised from the background. So this is a kind of sculptural artifact, but palette is very different. This is said it's an archaeological artifact, but do you know the palette has another amazing function? Does anyone know? It's from Egyptian. They use palette for makeup. This is a part of palette, and they use the central part of the palette to grind the powder or something. They grind them first and put them around their eyes. And this powder or cosmetics have some function to protect their eyes. So it's a healthy way in that time and a very fashionable way to make up. So this has a special function. So it's not only just a painting or artwork for someone to enjoy. It has actual effect. So let's move to the next. The first piece is from the ancient Near East and it's from Akkadian period. The time date is there, so I need to say that again. And the next, this is the first piece which is presented by laying the previous time. So first I want to say this stele. What is stele? It's an upright stone, and it's called stele. And another thing is this king, the image presented in this picture. And I want to start from, okay, this stele is an upright stone from Akkadian time, and it's okay, let's leave this part. It's not important. And another not so important thing is this is from, now it is from Louvre museum, and sometimes you go to Paris, you can see this in the Louvre. And you can see from this picture, the soldiers here are very organized, and it can be seen that they obey the discipline and they listen to the king. Obviously, the king wears a horn crown, and he is very large. He got very strong muscles, and the sun shines from the top of the mountain auspiciously. So I think this old image presented here shows the artist who created these things. He wants to ingratiate the king, so make the king happy. So he made all those things to present his thoughts, to gain some money maybe. And one important thing from this stele is the tree. Actually, it's the first time or very early time for an artisan to present natural image in one artifact. And let's move to the other one. Oh, let me explain that. I first explain this separately, and at last I will combine them together to discuss. And this is the date. Can we move to next? And you can see why I put this and the previous one together, because not only because it is a palette, but also there is a king and a very large size, and this king named Number. There is an interesting story, and can we? Oh, okay, let's leave that part for later. He raised the maize, and there is a falcon, and there is someone carry the sandals for the king. Sandal is some shoes we wear in the summertime. And this is the lullaby. Oh no, this is not the lullaby. The enemy in the previous one is lullaby, but this one is called the name Pero, P-E-R-O. So the king hold his hair and show his power. And in this picture, the other side of this palette, there is two beasts, and they have long necks. And the things I want to say, the beast here is very similar to the Mesopotamia. So it can show the area has a connection together. We can see from this. And this beast also can be found in the cylinder seals of the Mesopotamia. So it's an important science. Let's just move to the next. This is the thing I want to say. This, as we all know, this is the upper side. This is the low side, and the lower, the upsides, the king wear white crown, and the lower Egypt, the kings from there wear red crown, and it is Number, the king from the second pieces. He unified these two parts together. So let's let's compare these two together. They got a large scale king, and the king has some powerful signature features like the mace, the muscles, and this is more two-dimensional because his head and the whole body is profile, but the hand is front. And also in this piece they got some animals, but this piece is more like a war scenario, a natural scenario. This one is more organized as artifacts or something. So this is the common, and they all present a principle to kill the enemy and show the king's authority and power, make his people to admire him. Also, and the last story I want to tell is from these pieces. This king, Naram-Sin, believe he's the king, first king of Mesopotamia, but his people don't believe this point. So it's very interesting. He is such over self-confident or something, I think. So that's my assignment presentation. Thank you so much.
Nice. Nice.